So guys, as we know, there's gonna be a Halloween part 2 update coming very soon. This portal is finally going to open, and the Traveler is going to be giving us some new prizes in the battle pass. This is something that we should be hyped for. If this is something you still think, I think it's best to sit down. So despite all of the hints we have gotten for a Halloween part 2 update, so many people have been believing a Halloween part 2 is coming out. Even I did. I made a whole video talking about how I think there's going to be another part to this update. But as it currently stands, it does not look that likely that we are going to be seeing a Halloween part 2 anymore. And there are a few reasons why it might not happen anymore. The first thing is, it's literally Halloween. At the time I'm making this video, it is October 31st. So today would be the only day that would really make sense for a Halloween part 2 update, because tomorrow, October is over. Halloween has passed. There's not really much hype for a Halloween update anymore. I mean, in 2020, we did see a Halloween part 2 update in early November, so technically it's still possible, but we got our confirmed release date for that update. We have not gotten any confirmed release date for a Halloween part 2 this year, so we're not too sure if Nicholas still has planned for a part 2. Not to mention, on the Discord, Nicholas has said nothing about a part 2 yet. As you can see, here's his message right here about the Traveler inviting us to Halloween, and he just sort of talks about the current Halloween update, taking feedback for future updates. Nothing about Halloween part 2. And they can go to the testing server right now. Last update is 4 days ago. It's been 4 days since Nicholas has even touched Murder Mystery 2. As you can see, he's currently offline. So it's truly starting to feel like Nicholas has done everything that he's going to be doing in the Halloween update. And he's not going to be releasing another update until Christmas, most likely. So you might think that's really strange how we're not going to be getting a part 2. Seeing how all the hints that we have gotten for a part 2 update in the event, like in general, like if you go to the Halloween battle pass right here, and after you complete the whole event, it says you completed the event, or did you, which greatly hints at a Halloween part 2 coming into the game. And even the famous portal from the Halloween 2020 part 2 event is here with a flint and steel right here, which also hints at this portal potentially opening, leading us to a brand new game mode. Not to mention, JD made a whole video talking about how they think a part 2 is going to be coming into the game, and Joven even retweeted my tweet saying the Halloween part 2 update is basically confirmed, and we even got some leaks for a potential new map coming in the Halloween part 2 update. But despite all of that, Nicholas is still not going to release this update for whatever reason. Personally, I think that Nicholas did plan on a Halloween part 2 update. When he did release this update, he was going to release a part 2, but maybe after all the negativity this update gotten, maybe he just decided to leave this update as is and not touch anything with it, which I think is a little bit unfortunate, because I can excuse the portal being in the lobby. That's sort of like an Easter egg of the Halloween 2020 event. I might not actually hint at anything, but specifically at the end of the battle pass saying, or did you at the end? Like, why would Nicholas put that here if he's not going to add anything after this? Like, honestly, the MM2 team gives us a lot of false hope with these updates, thinking that there's going to be more planned. Something similar to this happened last year, the Halloween 2022 event, how we are promised to see some Halloween team rewards at the end of the event for the survivors and zombies, but after the event ended, we did not see any Halloween team reward for the rest of the year. We never actually got those team rewards. There are even some team rewards that were leaked called the survivor and zombie camo items, which just never released into the game. I don't know why Nicholas keeps planning on releasing these updates, and he promises that he's going to be releasing them just to not release them at all. Like, honestly, Nicholas, if you're watching this video, I'm sorry to say, but you sort of have to get your act together with this. Like, if you're not planning on releasing a part 2, don't hint at a part 2 coming, because that just gets people hyped up for no reason. Like, I would rather us get a Halloween part 2 update completely by surprise than us expecting a Halloween part 2 update and not getting one at all, because that just gives the MM2 community a lot more disappointment. Like, we already did not like this update, so the fact that we thought we were gonna get a part 2 just to not get one at all is definitely very disappointing. Even I have to agree with that. A couple days ago, JD even made a video saying how the part 2 update is canceled. It sort of just puts the nail on the coffin that we're not going to be seeing anything, but I guess the moral of the story is take anything the MM2 team says with a grain of salt. And there's been so many times that the MM2 team promises something coming into the game just to not deliver on that promise, which sucks, but I guess that's just the game we're playing, huh? But yeah, guys, please let me know what you guys think about the Halloween update being canceled in Murder Mystery 2, at least probably being canceled. Personally, I am a little bit sad about this news, but I am a little bit hopeful that we are going to be seeing a big Christmas update, as Nicholas said that he's not going to be releasing coins in the Christmas update, so I do think he has some plans to make this update a lot better than the Halloween update was. So yeah, guys, that's about it to this video, so I'm going to end it off here. So until next time, goodbye!